Hey loves, good morning. This is Spiritually Gifted here. Um, that energy that I was tapping into, um, it was pretty intense, you guys. And I really strongly feel um, sad for this those individuals, okay? And I don't know, I was just guided to keep meditating. Um, I just want you guys to understand is that sometimes we have to be in our discernment with the people that we come in contact with. Also, in regards to who you let in your homes, whether that's to come and chill with you, smoke weed, those of you who get high. Um, you also could be using recreational drugs to balance yourself. If that's what you do, that's your business. But you still have to be careful, who you're allowing in your homes. Um, you guys have to also be in your discernment when it comes to family members. I don't care how much they depend on you. Sometimes you artists feel like you have the weight on your shoulders because you're helping so many people. Well, I'm sorry to say, hon, sometimes you have to be in your discernment to walk away from them people and don't allow them, um, don't allow yourself to be a crutch for your loved ones. They have to get out there and make their own dreams come true. Don't feel like just because you in such high honor or you're out there making your dreams come true that you have to do so much for all your loved ones. It's okay to help them every now and again, but you have to not coddle them to where you're taking care of everything for them. Um, some of them are also pick up our upcoming artists as well that you want to help them. That's fine too. But don't stress yourself and feel like you have to be the one to get them out of things. Allow them to get out there and kick ass as well, just like you did. Have patience, okay? This is like the 5th time they showed me this, loves. Have patience, okay? Let's see. Holy Spirit. Wow, you guys have a message already. Wow. Sorrow and child. I did receive sorrow yesterday. Um, this is a new deck that wow, look at this. Okay. Whoa. You got to be kidding me. Yeah, I was picking this up that in regards to the individuals, I picked up 2 males and a female. Now, this can be for anyone, loves, because this is a collective general reading. But somebody's in some type of despair in regards to, it could be many things of what I'm picking up. A wedding, a possible wedding that went south, or it could possibly be on the rocks. Regards to a child, someone lost a child as well, I'm picking up. Give me a little bit more information in regards to this message spirit. Oh, you guys, take the time to give you girls a thumbs up for the messages, please. Be greatly appreciated. If you're not currently a subscriber to the channel, please take the time to subscribe to the channel. It actually allows me to bring in more content for you guys. I will be doing some lives. I see that they allow me to do so. These are trying to come out here. Hold on, loves. Okay, I'm also picking up that someone is in despair. They're feeling like, excuse me, loves. They're feeling like that they've been helping someone a lot, and this person is just using them for gifts. I just keep picking up a lot of people and are going through a lot, not just because of the COVID. It's in regards to relationships, finding out people they're not really who they truly are. A lot of you are not going through what many loved ones are going through in regards to this COVID situation. Many of you have residual income coming through. Some of you could be someone that cleaned for a living or had to start cleaning for a living. There is somebody's waiting for some type of mail to come through. I'm feeling like this could be some type of alimony or some type of financial gain for you that's going to help you with your bills. What other information you have for the collective spirit? Also picked up out of this particular deck, and I know it's going to come out in regards to someone committing suicide, because I picked that up. Originally, I picked it up for two individuals, one male energy, one female energy. And then when I went in there and it's like spirit kept guiding me to meditate more, I picked it up for two males and a female. Okay, and there's a message in this deck where there's a male energy literally picking up a revolver and shooting themselves in the head. Okay, it's like an anticipation to do so, and the will is so strong to do it. Okay, but also here's a double confirmation in regards to a messenger. Someone will be getting a message. Okay, so any other messages? Could be regarding some child support. Your child support is going to be coming through. This one came out as well. Haughtiness. Somebody's very cocky, conceited, arrogant. However you want to put it. And I'm feeling like this is a baby mother. And for some of you, a baby father. Okay. Somebody has some type of misfortune come through. This is why many of you are, unfortunately, in a great deal of sorrow. But I feel like this person who's very cocky and arrogant in regards to feeling like you're using this person for financial gain, for a child that you have with someone, and I feel like you track this person on purpose, your just due will actually come. You will be seen as someone who is a gold digger. You could be, okay, I just heard thought. I'm sorry, I'm just going by, don't shoot the messenger, honey. You go around and you have sex with well-known artists or upcoming artists, and you constantly getting pregnant, and you honestly are getting pregnant, like to where you have proof that you're pregnant. I don't believe it is to trap them, but I also feel like you purposely get pregnant by these individuals, and then you abort the child. You have these artists thinking that you're going to have their child, and you don't. You abort the child. I'm picking up that you have at least had 6 abortions. You're having them buy you a home. Your main goal is to have a home. You could be a friend to one. Somebody could be having a friend that lost a lot and that needs somewhere to go. Thank you, Spirit. Old woman for me, Spirit. I got an old woman for me, too. Thank you. Somebody could be going to a midwife. I feel like this individual who's getting pregnant by these artists or upcoming artists, each time you have an abortion, you go to a midwife to have it. For some reason, I'm picking it up. You're going to get some severe infection, love. You're going to make yourself where you cannot have kids, and you're going to meet someone in the near future, and you're not going to be able to conceive because of all the abortions that you're having. Now, God has a last say. So in regards to that, I feel like someone's going to also, I had the priest at the bottom here. Also feel like somebody's going to be going to confess something to a priest or a nun. It has something to do with your upcoming as a child. Could be also talking to God and asking God for forgiveness after you see this video. Here goes serving at the bottom. You could be doing, I don't know why I keep picking up somebody cleaning houses for a living or doing some type of job, service to others. You're trying to, it's like you lost your faith when it came to God and you're trying to gain that connection back with God. You feel hopeless of what you've been going through. Somebody could be trying to start their own business and you're going to make a fortune. You're going to invent something. Some of you could be trying to start your own shoe line or a cleaning company with women, only women. But I'm feeling like these women are actually going to be dressed in certain things. Like it's like you're catering to individuals who have these sexual desires of people walking around in a um, nun's outfit or a costume, shall I say, or walking around in thongs, or um, you could be going in business with an ex-lover or a friend, and you guys are going to make a killing. Especially with the COVID going on, people are not in relationships, and you know how they haven't been intimate in quite some time. Yeah, you got money at the bottom of the deck, and serve it here. You got servant and money, and also have fortune at the bottom. I'm quite sure it may pop back out. Whoever you're going in business with, you guys, it's something with your sign. You're very freaky, very freakful. Hold on, let me see what that is. Yeah, merchant. You guys are finna go start getting different costumes is what I'm picking up from the merchant card. Like you're tired. I feel like you're going overseas and getting some type of costumes. It's something in particular about a particular costume. Oh, but be very wary because you do have someone that's going to try and block this. It could be somebody that you originally wanted to go in business with, but you change your mind, and they're going to see that you and the other person about to make a lot of money, and they're pissed. So you do have enemy, like the Seven of Swords energy here. It's like they're, look at this. It's like they're watching you and the other person. You see how this person look really sly? And they're looking on the other side of that tree, like watching your every move. There's going to be someone that's going to try and block you guys. Yeah, pleasure seeker here as well. You guys are going to, you got to be careful. I feel like this person is going to do something to try to pick up y'all shipment or something like that. And I just felt fire to a shipment too, so be careful. Somebody also has a reunion coming through with a former friend. This person, I'm picking up their energy. Their energy is not good. It's false. Like they put on a facade. They're there for a reason. So you need to be in your discernment of why. What are they up to? I just felt that somebody's trying to come back for sex. because they're horny. They keep trying to pick, because this is in reverse, and I don't do reversals. But if I'm feeling inclined by spirit, so this person is trying to figure out how should they come towards you. I feel like they were going to do it before through a letter and change their mind. Ooh, thank you, Spirit. Yeah, be careful. Somebody's going to steal from you guys. I feel like someone's going to climb through your window. I don't know if you leave your window open a lot in your home or an apartment. I'm feeling like an apartment for some and a home for other. And somebody knows, like they're close to you where they know that you leave your window open all the time. And while you're gone, they're going to climb through your window. Like, you know, them fire escapes. If you know that you have a fire escape, love, stop leaving your window open. Close it and lock it, please. You write your business plan out continuously to flow creative business plan. Like, you keep writing it over and over, and this person knows this. They're going to try to bring it to your home so they can see it. So I would advise you actually to notate that in your phone and lock it to where it has multiple passwords. Yeah, you could be somebody of high honor in regards to a scholar. Could be going to school on a scholarship. Could be a veteran, a war veteran. You do have someone that you can trust coming towards you. Because, see, this is not in reverse. And use, even if it's something negative coming in, Spirit will let me feel that as well. If you're not in school, you're thinking about returning to school in regards to some studies. Some of you could be going to school to become a veterinarian, is what I'm picking up as well. Some of you are trying to find herbs to cure diseases or viruses in regards to something that seniors are going through in the nursing homes. I don't know where that's coming from, but I'm going to say what I pick up, okay? Some of you have, like, you love reading books, you love gaining knowledge, and you have a photogenic memory. Like, you can read a whole book and remember everything that you're reading. That's a beautiful thing. Comprehend it as well, because some people read it and recall it, but they don't necessarily comprehend it. Some of you do have a love interest that could possibly be sickly, but they're trying to school you on a lot of things from your ancestral background, like herbalists, and they're trying to teach you the ropes. They could have been doing it since you were a young child, and you're trying to use that to start some type of line. It could be also for Alzheimer's or to help people concentrate more. You could be working on a skull. And I'm also picking up that someone's doing some type of mind manipulation regarding you to fuck up your could be a young woman, to mess up your thinking process, your creative process. Look into the chakras. They're focused on your chakras, and I have to do more research in regards to the chakras, you guys. But it will tell you which chakra that they're fucking with. You could be a widower, or your ancestor, whether it's a father, a mother, or aunt, an elder person who's training you in regards to this, okay? And we have fortune, yeah. So this is the second time fortune came out. So for the ones who's going to be starting that maid, it's like an exotic service where individuals going into someone's home, they book these, and these are wealthy people that's booking whoa, that's booking these appointments, you guys. You're about to make a killing, okay? You're about to make a killing. Yep, so y'all better be careful. It's going coincide with the enemy. This double confirmation. So you two individuals that are going to start that business, be very mindful. You have an enemy in your energy. You also could have walked away from this person because you caught this person in a really horrible lie, and you know that you cannot trust this person. This is also for the individual whose loved one could be ill with Alzheimer's, or the Alzheimer's is starting to progress, and you are the one who's trying to come up with um, some type of cure for it, or to help them with their recollection. I don't know why they keep showing me priest too. See, what's up with the priest? What are you showing me with the priest? Somebody's going to divulge to a priest or a nun that you've had an abortion, and you're asking for forgiveness. It's like your family or your religion don't believe in abortion. So somebody's about to divulge that they had an abortion. You're in your thoughts a lot. Somebody is happy that you had an abortion. I feel like you had sex with someone who was married. They had you in a third party situation, and they pressed you to have an abortion. You didn't want the abortion. You were confused about what to do. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah, you was trying to wait it out to. I feel like you've been praying to God or praying to your ancestors or someone who you held very dear to you, and you were trying to help get answers and waiting for an answer from a loved one who passed over. Yeah, this person who put you in a third party situation. Yeah, some of you could have been messing around with a widow as well, drinking, partying. One of you could have gotten pregnant by them as well. Hold on, guys. Let me. Dang. Okay. Hold on, let's see what's going on. Oh, you were having sex with this person for financial gain. So, and this person brought you a car too. Could have been a Beamer. Could have been taking you on trips. You were hoping that this person would actually propose to you. What else, Spirit? What else can you give me in regards to this situation? This person was very lonely, but they love the comfort of other individuals. So I feel like when you got pregnant, that wasn't in the plans. Um, and they could have shied away from you, feeling like you're trying to trap them in a pregnancy. But they love to dominate their lovers, people that they deal with. I feel like you're in a great deal of denial, young lady. You're in a great deal of denial about what's really going on. This person does not want you in a relationship. You guys had a big fallout, an argument. I feel like this person could be paying for round trip air flights for you to come over. This person could be so wealthy that they could also have a personal jet and fly you to see them. It's like you're learning your lessons in regards to learning this person. You have some type of hermit mode and this type of energy, and you were sworn to secrecy. I feel like they could have had you sign some type of paperwork. What else in regards to any of the messages that you have with the collective, the general event for the collective? Yeah, what an intimacy card. This person was desiring closeness, and I'm picking this up. This could be the widower. male with them. They're missing their yeah, you signed some type of legal document. This is what I picked up. You signed a legal document to keep a secret. I don't pick up that you had any reason, like you had any ill intentions, because you like how the person treats you, but you thought it was going to go somewhere else. So yeah, I feel like you're learning this person very well. But there's going to be some type of unexpected income. You could be trying to get a tarot reading done too, to see what it is you should be doing. Or you can be watching tarot, of course, like you're watching this channel here. If you need a reading more in depth about your situation, feel free to contact me at spirituallyGifted777@gmail.com. Now, keep in mind, loves, I don't need your date of birth. Your first name is good enough for me, okay? And just tell me the questions. Yeah, there's some Spirit just had this pop out, you guys, like literally sit up like this. So this is, I don't want you to, Spirit is telling me you get to the point where this is like a fatal attraction type of thing on your part. Don't let it get to that point, love. I mean, because damn, look at that. Nostalgia. So you have a lot of pictures with this person. They didn't mind you taking pictures because they trust you enough that you wouldn't do anything to try and jeopardize their privacy. I feel like you're looking at pictures of you and this person, but they don't want a relationship, love. I'm just going to keep it real with you. They do not want a relationship with you. They just want to have some fun. They're still grieving over their wife that they lost. And some of you could be meeting someone, yeah, because you want a commitment, you want a marriage with this person, but they're still healing, and they love how you make them feel whole again. Yeah, you could be in hermit mode, or they could be just struggling. But I would not push this. This person does really have strong feelings. I was going to say love. They may love some of you, but it's a different kind of love. Like they'll do anything for you because you were there for them. And somebody's having some insecure thoughts. Spirit just showing me, yeah, they love to gift you with things to make you feel beautiful. Because they feel like you have low self-esteem also. You want them to propose to you. That's not going to happen, love. They're still healing in regards to their loss, okay? You guys do have a lot of things in common, like foods. Yeah, I feel like this person is going to communicate, or you're going to communicate with this person. They are wondering if you're okay and wondering why you're so silent. They do miss you. Like this person vibes with you, love. Don't get it twisted. They just don't want, because of the loss. What the energy I'm picking up with this person is that they feel like when they get happy with someone, they lose this person to whether suicide or the person walks away and start dating someone else, or death. They lost someone that they were really close to and truly loved. They had a really tight foundation. Yeah, this person could be traveling to you, or they're going to reach out to come and get you. This person is extremely wealthy, well known. Spirit just showed me a bruja. I don't know if that's you or them. They could have this in their blood lineage, and so could you. Or someone could be doing some type of magic to get this person to marry you. I wouldn't do that. It would be a disaster, hon. You're being stressed like you think you're going to lose them. But they really like you, so I wouldn't do this, honey. At this time, they're not looking for a commitment. They love the connection that you two have. Honestly, I wouldn't fuck that up, okay? Now, I'm not saying that they wouldn't want to settle down. See, I feel honestly that they like you so much. They're terrifying. This is why they don't want to get in a relationship, because they're scared that they can lose you. But energy is fluid. You never know what happened in the near future. I think they love it the way things are with you guys. And I do feel like this person could possibly in the near future, within probably a year or a year and a half or something like that. I'm also picking up 11 months possibility too, depending on how the energy flows. They would actually want you to secretly move in with them. But you're pushing them. You're pressuring them too much in regards to you could be bringing up marriage and things of that nature, knowing that they just lost their wife, and for some, their husband. So, because energy fluid, this is not gender specific. Okay. Anything else here in regards to the collective general reading, messages that the collective? You guys, please don't forget to give me your girl a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Yeah, this person, some of you have somebody lurking on your social media platform. Thank you. Yeah, they're trying to see what type of services that you're offering. Trying to see what type of secrets you have that somebody can divulge about you out of hatred. This is not the same individual in regards to the person who lost their love interest. Any other messages for the collective, Spirit? Spirit, any other messages? Thank you. Somebody having a lot of wet dreams about a lover. I'm getting ready to come back to this deck, you guys. Wow. Hoping desires are getting another deck. What is it you want to show me, Spirit? You guys are going to be fine. Somebody's about to have a conversation. Somebody's moving towards someone to have a conversation. Okay. What else here? You gave me this. Wanted me to come back to this deck. What is the reason why? See? Oh my God, Spirit. Thank you. You guys, remember I said that somebody's going, like being depressed, regarding a lot of things that's going on in the music industry. Should I say the entertainment industry, so it can be more broad. And remember I told you guys, my son just purchased this deck for me, and I had him actually allow Spirit to move through him to get which decks in particular. And it's ironic, I was picking up suicidal thoughts, you guys, and look, didn't I tell you guys it was a male energy with a revolver? Look. So you guys, you have to reach out. Please, 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 please reach out to someone. Okay? Because I do feel there's people are going to be, oh, Lord. Yeah, you have so much to live for, hon. You're going to help a lot of people. I feel like you're a healer. For those of you who are thinking about suicidal thoughts, you just don't know. God has you here for a reason. Not a season, honey, for a reason. So it is not your time. It is not your time. And I feel like God is going to intervene. He's going to bless you with someone that's truly going to be here to help you. Okay, Spirit. What are the messages or concerns you would like to give them, or some type of guidance, please? To the collective. Thank you so much, Spirit. Thank you so much. Okay. Yeah, see, abundance. The universe is trying to bless you with abundance. They want you to have self-discovery for yourself. I keep picking up meditation. Like a lot of you are going to be meditating. You have an overflow of abundance coming your way, loves. You're going to persevere. We have virtue, abundance, the universe, self-discovery, or self-study. Same thing to me, self-discovery. Yeah, I just keep feeling like meditation. You're going to be crowned by the best, honey. I keep feeling meditation too. Yeah, own up to your power, honey. Stand in your power. You got this. Don't think that you can't succeed, because you can. Some of you could have been slacking in your meditation and be invited to do so, but even longer. You know, the warrior spirit. Someone's about to invent something that cleanses out the colon to keep people from getting colon cancer. Invisible. Wow, you're going to be a conqueror, honey. You got some strong warrior spirit surrounding you. And I feel like you love nature. You could be getting, balance. You could be getting a lot of downloads when you're going amongst trees. Okay. Guidance for the collectors here. Thank you so much for being here for us. We are truly appreciative of you. And more guidance for the collective, please. Whoa, okay. Okay, so I feel like Spirit is going to show you guys how to do things in steps. I do feel that many of you are clairvoyant and you see things in a different way. Okay. You're going to be receiving some type of clarity in regards to particular herbs that you can use from your ancestors. This is going to persevere and press, like, it's going to push you in the right direction. Like you're thinking, okay, there's two. Should I go this way? Should I go left? Or should I go left or should I go right? You should go right. You always should go right. Any other guidance for the collective spirit? Any other guidance for the collective spirit? Spirit, any other guidance for the collective, please? What do you have for the collective? Thank you so much. You're impartial about a situation. About the direction. Oh, that's what they was probably waiting for me to do. Yeah, in your warrior spirit. Yeah, the universe is going to get you. God is going to bless you with healing. They're going to show you who's in your energy. That's all about greed. Whatever you're going to make is going to have some type of slight sweet taste to it. But it's going to balance not only you out. You're going to try it on yourself. And I also feel like whoever's in your energy could be a love interest that's coming. The universe is going to bless you with a love interest. But you're going to get justice in regards to who's ever in your energy trying to steal your inventions too. They're going to try it, but they're not going to succeed. I feel like you're about to be very smart and strategic. You're going to leave the wrong thing that you put in, and that person's going to actually use that. That's what Spirit just showed me. With their sneaky sly ass. That's what they get. And that's going to let you know who this person is. Yeah, you're going to be in your power. You could be a Sagittarius. I don't know why I'm getting that. Could be the could be a Leo. I'm picking up the Emperor for some reason, the Aries. Any other messages for the collective spirit? Thank you. Yeah, you're gonna have to go on an adventure, baby. Oh, I'm so happy for you, love. So happy for you. Yeah, I keep feeling like you have Sagittarius in your Sun, Moon, Rising, or your Venus. Also, it could be your North Node as well. You're destined to do this, okay? You're gonna be fine. The number 23 could be in your birth. The month that you, the month that you was born. You could have been born in very March, in May. Your birthday could be May 23rd. If the number 23 is significant to you. Or someone passed away on the 23rd is what I'm getting. Do you have any more messages for the collective when we close out, please? Ooh, yes, they do. Victory, yes, baby. They want you to make that choice, baby, to rise and shine. Wow, somebody's going to be doing some type of beauty line as well. But they're saying that you need to make a sacrifice, okay? Make a sacrifice. You got this. Oh, love's victory at its best. The number 11 can be of significance. The number 4. the number 25, and the number 20. Wow. Be careful, loves. Don't tell anybody your business plans, okay? You got this. Don't forget to hit that notification bell for future messages coming through. And please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. You guys, if you need a personal reading, please hit me up at spirituallygifted777@gmail.com. Like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Love and light. Take care. Much prosperity.